The man who gave the world Whitney Houston's voice is gone. The man who sat in that Manhattan boardroom looked at a 19-year-old girl from New Jersey and said, "She is going to be the biggest star this planet has ever seen." Clive Davis, born April 4th, 1932, in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, who lost both his parents as a teenager but still managed to graduate from New York University and Harvard Law School on full scholarship. That man breathed his last breath on June 22nd, 2026. And today the music world is in mourning. A BC7 New York. He passed away peacefully from age-related illness inside his Manhattan home, surrounded by his family and loved ones. But let me tell you what kind of man died yesterday, because this was not just a music executive. This was the architect of an entire era. Revolt.TV. He joined Columbia Records as assistant counsel in 1960, became its president, and helped bring it into the rock era, signing acts like Janis Joplin, Carlos Santana, Bruce Springsteen, and even Pink Floyd. Then in 1974, he built Arista Records from scratch. And on that label, he did something that changed pop music forever. He signed Whitney Houston at age 19, and his mentorship led her to record 7 consecutive #1 hits with global record sales in the tens of millions. ABC News NPR. He was called the man with the golden ears. And honestly, that title was earned. Through Arista's ownership stakes in labels like LaFace and Bad Boy Records, Davis also played a major role in the growth of hip-hop and R&B through the 90s and 2000s, when artists like Usher, Outkast, Toni Braxton, and the notorious B.I.G. rose to prominence. NPR. If you've ever danced to an Alicia Keys record, cried to a Barry Manilow song, or felt goosebumps at I Will Always Love You, Clive Davis put that in your life. And now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button right now, because what comes next in today's update, you absolutely cannot miss. Whitney Houston died in a Los Angeles hotel room in 2012, just hours before she was set to appear at Davis's annual pre-Grammy Gala. Davis wrote in his 2013 memoir, "Maybe I should have been more skeptical, but I've always been optimistic, and I felt hopeful. It felt like old times." Those words alone, the grief of a man who believed in her until the very end, that tells you who Clive Davis was. CBC News. His family remembered him as Dad and Granddaddy, the steady presence at the center of our lives, the source of wisdom, strength, encouragement, and unconditional love. He is survived by 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. A legend, yes. But first, it's a father, a BC7 New York. Now moving to a story that has gripped all of America for months and just got far darker. Law enforcement officials continue to search for Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, after she vanished from her Tucson, Arizona home. And now explosive new details have emerged that are sending chills down everyone's spine. Men's Journal. Sources close to the investigation told Airmail that a ransom note arrived on February 6th with a completely different tone, opening with what was described as a sputtering and labored apology for Nancy's inadvertent death. The alleged kidnapper then went further, offering to return Nancy's body to the family for a price. Yahoo! Let that sink in. The kidnapper is now apologizing, which means they know she is gone. A source told journalist Brian Enton that the note stated Nancy had died and was buried with nature now, and indicated her death was not intentional. Meanwhile, investigators tried to trace the sender by sending a small amount of Bitcoin to the account connected to the demands, but those funds were never touched. The Rap Men's Journal. Savannah Guthrie, alongside her siblings, responded to the February 6th message in an emotional video, saying, "We received your message and understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us." A daughter begging a kidnapper for her mother's body. No mother should die this way. No daughter should have to say those words. Yahoo! As of now, no one has been arrested or named a suspect. Multiple searches have been conducted, including volunteer searches near the Mexico border, and all have come up empty. This case is not closed, and this family is not giving up. The Wrap. And finally, bam! Smash that subscribe button right now, because this last story is the kind of drama that Love Island literally cannot script, and it's 100% real. Love Island. U.S. Season 8, Casa Amor bombshell. Alana Kaiser entered the villa on June 22nd, And within hours, a 10-second video from her Snapchat account was circulating across social media, showing her singing along to Roddy Ricch's song The Box and using a racial slur. Yahoo! Fans also uncovered an Instagram comment in which she allegedly used the same slur as a pun for the word Nigerian. Social media erupted immediately, with viewers demanding her removal before the next episode even aired. Yahoo! This is now the second time this season that a Love Island USA contestant has been linked to racial slur controversy. Vasana Montgomery was removed from the Season 8 cast before filming even began after videos surfaced of her using the same slur. And in Season 7, Yulissa Escobar was removed just one day after the premiere for the same reason. Yahoo! As of now, no official announcement has been made regarding Alana Kaiser's removal, though fans are watching every episode closely, waiting. MEAWW. 3 stories. One day. A music legend gone, a mother still missing, and a reality TV show facing the same ugly pattern again. Stay with this channel because this is where you get the real updates. No filler, no fluff, just the truth.